Good morning, all. Hope that all of you are safe and fine at home. Today, let us try to learn the 10th chapter from history. The name of the lesson is 18th century political formations. Hope that you will be remembering the things which you had studied in chapter 4. The Mughal Empire had become as extensive as you see it here now. You can see that I am moving the laser now, and all these regions through which I am moving the laser now were parts of the Mughal Empire, and it remained to be so till 1707, the year in which the great Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb passed away. Following his death, the Nawab of Bengal declared independence, and see, this is how the province of Bengal looked like, and it was under the control of Nawab of Bengal. Following the death of Aurangzeb, it remained so till 1751. From 1751 to 1765, the province of Bengal or the state of Bengal looked like this. But following that, in 1765, the British East India Company started establishing their factories in Bengal, and these regions came under the control of the British rule by the end of the year 1765. So this is how India changed politically during the 18th century. As you had learned from chapter 4, the Mughal Empire had reached the height of its success and started facing a variety of challenges towards the closing years of the 17th century. These were caused by a number of factors, including the policy followed by Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb had depleted the military and financial resources of his empire by fighting a long war in the Deccan. Under his successors, the efficiency of the imperial administration broke down. It became increasingly difficult for the later Mughal emperors to keep a check on the powerful Mansabdars. This eventually led to a situation in which the governors consolidating the power and the control over the provinces. It finally led to remission of declining revenue. There were many rebellions led by the peasants and zemindars. Nadir Shah plundered the city of Delhi in 1739. Ahmad Shah Abdali invaded North India 5 times between 1748 and 1761. All these factors together led to the decline of the Mughal Empire, and the vast area where the Mughals had control, that area fragmented into many independent states. The vast Mughal Empire fragmented into a number of independent regional states during the 18th century. These states can be divided into three overlapping groups. We can include all old provinces like Awadh and Hyderabad in the first group. In the second group, there are states which enjoyed considerable independence under the Mughals. The third group of states were under the control of the Marathas, Sikhs, and others. Following the decline of the Mughals, Hyderabad emerged as an independent state. Nizamul Mulk Asaf Jah, the founder of Hyderabad state, was one of the most powerful members at the court of the Mughal Emperor Farrukh Shah. He was entrusted first with the governorship of Awadh and later given the charge of Deccan. As the Mughal emperor of the Deccan provinces, Asaf Jah had already gained control over its political and financial administration. Taking subsequent advantage of the turmoil in the Deccan and competition amongst the court nobility, he gathered power in his hands and became the actual ruler of that region. All financial and military powers were concentrated in his hands. He established an independent state of Hyderabad in 1724. He founded the Asaf Jahi dynasty, and his successors set up an efficient system of administration. Now let us discuss Awadh as an independent state which emerged following the decline of the Mughal Empire. Burhanul Mulk Saadat Khan founded Awadh state in 1722. He managed the political, financial, and military affairs. He appointed his own royal servants to vacant positions. He seized a number of Rajput Zamindars and federal land of the Afghans of Rohilkhand. Bengal was another independent region or independent state which emerged during the 18th century. Earlier, it was a part of the Mughal Empire. Nawabs of Bengal were initially appointed as governors of the region. The Mughal Emperor Farooq Siyar appointed Murshid Quli Khan as the governor of Bengal in 1717 CE, that is 10 years after the death of Aurangzeb. Later, he declared his independence, that is, Murshid Quli Khan declared independence and shifted his capital from Dhaka to Murshidabad. He was succeeded by Shujauddin and Alivardi Khan. They were very important rulers in Bengal state. The Nawabs of Bengal tackled the corrupt and inefficient officials in an effective manner. The Nawabs encouraged the growth of agriculture, trade and industry that made the state of Bengal a rich and prosperous one. They also tried to check the rising power of the English East India Company, but unfortunately they were unsuccessful in their efforts. In the early years of the Mughal dynasty, the Sikh gurus had shared a cordial relationship with the Mughal rulers like Akbar, but later the relationship worsened. And as a result of it, there was some clash, and it led to Guru Tegh Bahadur's execution in 1765. This forced the Sikhs to turn against the Mughals. Guru Gobind Singh organized the Sikhs into Khalsa, or a military brotherhood. During the reign of Bahadur Shah, that is the Mughal emperor who followed Aurangzeb, the Sikhs emerged as a powerful group under the leadership of Banda Bahadur. After his death, the Sikhs organized themselves into 12 confederacies. Ranjit Singh established one of the strongest kingdoms under the Sikhs by making Lahore and Amritsar as part of his kingdom. The Maratha Kingdom was, of course, it was a powerful regional kingdom. Shivaji carved out a stable kingdom with the support of powerful warrior families. After Shivaji's death, effective power in Maratha state was held and used by a family of Chitpavan Brahmanas who served as Peshwa. Peshwa means it's a title given to the Prime Minister in Maratha administration. Pune became the capital of the Maratha Kingdom. Marathas seized Malwa and Gujarat from the Mughals by the late 1720s. After 1737, the frontiers of the Maratha domination expanded rapidly into Bengal and Orissa in the east. I will show you that now. Here you see Bengal and Orissa, this region. Bengal and Orissa in the east, and Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Telugu countries in the south. So the kingdom of the Marathas expanded till here. This region, modern Karnataka, Telugu region, and also Tamil Nadu region. So all these regions were under the Marathas. Actually, it is larger than the shaded region which you see here. Hope that these regions like modern Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and parts of Telugu country, these were all part of the Marathas kingdom. It included even parts of Bengal and Odisha. Hope that it's clear. Now let us try to learn about the Maratha administrative system. The Marathas developed an effective political, military and financial administrative system. For the convenience of administration, the state was divided into provinces which were further divided into or subdivided into Tarabs and Manza. The administration of the kingdom was carried on with the aid of the or with the help of the Ashtapradhan or the council of 8 ministers. The most important among these 8 ministers was the Peshwa or the Prime Minister. The Dabe looked after foreign affairs and the Senapati was the commander-in-chief. The secretary or chitnis managed royal correspondence. The Maratha army included infantry, cavalry, artillery and even a navy. Land revenue was the main source of income for the Maratha state. Hope that you all enjoyed learning and understood the lesson. Here is an assignment for you. Are you ready to find out answers of these questions? The first one, write a short note on the Maratha administrative system. The second one, write a short note on the classification of the independent states which emerged during the 18th century. With this session has come to an end. That's all for the time being. Take care, stay safe.